Godfrey, and I'm here to show my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Here you'll see 4 boxes of Dimension of Chaos that just never got put into binders, 4 boxes of Breakers of Shadows, Winged Raiders, random sets, random useful cards, Goat deck, binders of good cards, and then the entire collection of cards sorted into sets. I'll start off by going through some of these binders and work our way to some of the more substantial stuff as well. I'll also be selling the spellground with the collection. The spellground by itself is worth $75. So there's one thing to note. The first binder has moderate water damage on the first, second, and third sets. Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, Magic Ruler. The first 3 sets, and those ones had some water damage originally. All other cards are in moderate to perfect condition. This binder also contains Pharaoh Servant and Labyrinth of Nightmare. Most of the cards in here that did get damaged by water were just the commons, so not really a huge deal there. There you'll find some heavily damaged cards, but you'll also find some really good condition cards. You have Original Change of Hearts. There's actually 3 of them in there, as you can see back here. Some of them are moderately played, some of them are good, some of them are first dead, some are unlimited. I mean, the set goes on and on and on. These are actually organized by number. If a card is missing, a slot will be empty there. Like, I don't have that card, then the card's not there. But I mean, you have your Judgments, your Barrel Dragons, all your original cards. A majority of these are actual original prints. I mean, these are still first dead. This is still near mint, and a lot of the cards come this way. So, good for collectors. Some stuff I had to find pretty damaged, but a majority of cards you will not find this damage. So if I keep going through, I mean, as you can see, most of the cards are in here, and it goes like this for many, many of the sets. And these binders continue to go through Legacy of Darkness all the way to Soul of Duelist. We'll start getting into abbreviations I don't know. Rise of Destruction all the way to EOJ, all sets. Kind of pull them again, give you a look. Like I said, a lot of these binders are full of 1 to 2,000 cards. You'll find multiple rarities. Alties, supers, more alties. Those are original first print alties. Alties, originals. I mean, most of these binders are absolutely filled with cards. Most of these sleeves have 3 to 5 cards in them. Some of them have individual cards. If there's a particular card you're looking for, you can send me a message and I'd be more than happy to check and see if I have it in here. Or if I have it in the private binders. Again, these binders get a little bit beefier. I mean, these binders are absolutely filled with cards. In the binders alone, there's probably 20 or 25,000 cards, not counting the stuff that's over here and in the trade binders. Again, in order, these sets are organized by release date, so it's fairly easy to find things you're looking for. There was just a period of time towards the end of the game where I stopped organizing, but never unorganized the things I currently have. Again, absolutely stacked, full. And again, if it is missing a card, the spot is left blank, so if you ever want to organize cards and spend the hundreds of hours it takes, more than welcome to fill the remaining spots in the binders for personal collection, or just sell them as wholes. And again, we get down here, more of the recent sets, Legacy of the Valiant, all the way to Cross Souls. And then we start into the more unique cards. Starter decks. This is the original Yugi starter deck. You'll find multiple Dark Magicians, original Seto Kaiba. I no longer have any of the Blue Eyes, unfortunately. Original Joey deck, original Pegasus deck, the remake Yugi deck, the remake Kaiba deck, and it just goes on and on, all the way to some of the most recent. Which one was this? This was Yugi starter deck number 14. That was the last starter deck I bought. Probably 3 of them in there. I bought 3 of pretty much anything I could get my hands on. This binder has structure decks 1 through 10, Mechanical Mayos, Rulers, DE, ZW, SC, WS, MA, and I think there's actually one more I forgot to write. But most of these decks have a few cards missing, but a lot of them are in here. Just different dimension. That was the DD deck. Get towards the end, started to miss a few. Here's another binder of structure decks. This one had anywhere from DL all the way to BE, and it actually has a lot more past the Blue Eyes deck. Some of the Blue Eyes support cards are missing just because I had friends who wanted some Blue Eyes support cards just before the stuff came out. This is the Cyber Dragon deck, the Light Sworn deck. Like I said, there's more in here. The Yugioh deck. I actually have the full Yugioh deck. There are stuff missing here, but it's in the random sets of cards over there because I actually built the Yugioh deck for a short period of time. Now we get into some of the more interesting stuff. That's Duelist Pack 1 through 11, Duelist Pack Kaiba, Tournament Packs, Gold Packs 1 through 5, Champion Packs, Turbo Packs, DLG, and DT. So, all Duelist Packs, tons of sets, tons of cards in here. A lot of these cards are actually really hard to find now. This is the Duelist pack that came out with all the Blackwing stuff. You got your Kaiba Duelist pack. Got the Yugi stuff. Start having alternate prints in some of these older packs. I missed that card. A lot of... Which ones are these? These were the Champion Pack cards. A lot of this stuff's pretty expensive, just simply because it's Champion Packs and they don't really make those anymore. And you have your... these are the Turbo Packs. Tons of old rare stuff. And you got your dual terminal stuff, tons of that. That was actually insanely popular and expensive for quite some time, might still be. That's all the dual terminal stuff. There is more dual terminal stuff that is even more pricey in the separate binders. You have more dual terminal McDonald's sets 1 and 2, Astral Packs 3 through 6, DRLG, so the Dragon Rulers, the Premium Golds, game cards, those are the ones that came out in Game Boy and that sort of stuff. Tins, collector tins, Shioni Jump singles. So you got your McDonald's. I think the set is actually complete. If not, it's a little short. It's got the important stuff, the hollows. Goodness, then you have your second round of McDonald's stuff. This one's incomplete, but still has a ton of what was in the set. Some sets are very incomplete, like Astral Pack 3. That was before I started playing. But then you'll get into when I did start playing, and you'll start seeing Astral Pack 5, Astral Pack... Oh, I'm sorry, this is 4. Those were 1 and 2, actually. Then you have 5. Then you have 6. 6 is basically complete, except for the hollows, because I actually bought a box of that. Then you'll find basically a complete, except for the super, super expensive stuff for Dragon Rulers. Both sets. That was the tune support stuff. Passing Premium Gold. The Premium Gold first one was lacking because I didn't get much of it. Premium Gold 2 had some stuff. I got a lot of that. Ugh. This is the World Superstars pack. Tons of that stuff. Probably 300 cards in that set alone. Then you kind of got into the little bit more rare stuff. You got your game cards. Original game cards. Original Game Boy cards. You got your Game Boy Advance stuff. And you start getting into some of the PlayStation games and the further advanced games. Harvey's Feather Duster, that was always supposed to go up. You have your original Magnet Warriors, your Sage, Valkyrie, everything. And then also you have your original tins, all of it, all in order if I have it. Original Jinzo, still popular. Tons of original prints. More original collector tins and battle tins. Doomfire, he's popular right now. Originals. All original tins. Got into when they start printing supers and tins. Those are back here. And then this was just the little booster pack that came with the Yugi Starter Deck 14. More or less complete. And finally, some of my Shioni Jump promos. And the final set binder. This is going to be all of the Hidden Arsenal stuff. Tons of it. Don't want to go through it all. We all know what Hidden Arsenal was. Probably a good 500,000 cards in this binder alone. Okay, so just in this binder, I mean, this is a $20 binder by itself, leather bound. I didn't keep anything in here recently because it was all just kind of trade bait. That's what's left. That's actually still a DT Ouroboros. I think that card's worth 20 bucks by itself. A couple of Dynasters. But the binder itself is really nice. This was my most of my competitive decks I played. You got the entire Satellar core, including multiple copies. There's 3 Telenases. You have 2 diamonds. One's actually full German. 2 Trivers. There's more Trivers. These are Alti Delteroses. You have the full Alphas. I mean, that deck alone's got to be worth $100 with those Alti print things. You have your stables with that deck. Another Ouroboros. German Ron Gomia. That's probably $10 or $15 by itself. Alti Excalibur. Full Klee deck. This is a German Klee. This is an Italian Klee. Pretty much everything that was in a competitive deck is going to be near mint. Full Stealths, Monoliths. Those are still worth like 20 bucks a piece. This is all stated in American, by the way. You got your German Helixes, English Carriers, Disc, German Sacrifice. You have your playset of Super Summoner's Arts. Necessaries. You have your 3-copy, 3-deck Monarchs. You have your Super Quantum deck. That's all 3 of these guys. Those are like 20 bucks a piece, including the XC and the Super Power Ranger. These are actually German Ultra E-Teles, you know, $15, $20 a piece. Long may they live. Performer Mage Pals, entire deck, Lusters, original set, first ed. Performer Pals, again, all this stuff's basically mint. First ed, entire deck. Got the Armageddon Knights, the structure I run, those are all basically near mint. Again, more Dynasters, so that's like 4 of them. Rafflesia, first ed, near mint. More Majesties. More Stables. I think that's it for that one. Translation binder, you'll find that some of the cards are in German. Anything I had in a foreign language I have translations for. And it's not like these things are low rarities. That's an English first ed Pallades. I mean, that thing's worth 20 bucks by itself. You're also going to find an Italian and a German Pallades in another binder. I mean, yeah, just anything that's in here, you'll find in a foreign language. That's another diamond, so technically you get 3 diamonds with the whole set. Another Rongomiad, Effect Veiler by itself. Imperial Iron Roll, Warnings. I mean, some of these cards are worth plenty, and they're just in the translation binder. This is the personal collection binder. This is probably the creme de la creme. You're going to find yourself a Secret Ryo. This is an Alti Astral Pack German Dark Armed, probably worth 45 by itself. You got yourself a Secret German Honest Drone Lock Birds, probably 10 bucks. Playset, first ed, near mint, Maxis. Secret, $85. Playset, original set, Secret, Ghost Ogres. You got your original Fiends. You got a playset, playset, first ed, Benko Sekkas. 2 German Super Majesty's Fiends, Vanity Ruler. You got German Lances in case Lances ever comes back. Archfiend Eccentric. Yeah, there's only one. You actually have some German Counter Fairies. Ultras. German Gold Rare. Effect Veilers. Was really into German stuff. Okay, so you got your Ultra Acid Golem. You have 2 more Trivers. Felgrand, that thing's worth 20 bucks. That's a Alti Gaga Cowboy. Ghost Delteros. More Teller Knight stuff. Here's your Italian and German Pallades. Those things are worth 30 bucks a piece at least. The Volva Chains, if they ever become unbanned, will be exceedingly pricey again. You got your Infinity, Crazy Box. German Abyss Dweller, probably have 3 of those in here somewhere. Original First Ed, Alti on our Arc, 30 bucks by itself. German Platinum Rare, Dark Arms. You got your original Crab King. German Secret, First Ed, near mint, Big Eye. Alti, German Secret, First Ed, Misprint Diamond, probably $20 or $30 by itself. More German Castells. I'll have at least 2 or 3 of these right there. There's another German. Another Telenea, so that's 5 or 6 in the set. You got your Durandal, Armades, all this like Alucard. You have your Secret English, Unlimited Big Eye. This actually might have... Oh, no, this one's actually in good condition too. Damn, a lot of good cards. Alti Levier. This is actually an Italian Lightning Chidori. M7, if I remember correctly, this should be DT. So, Dual Terminal, that's like a $30 card. German Secret, original set Black Rose, German Ultra Black Rose, original set First Ed Secret Black Rose. You have your Ghost Clear Wing. I mean, these things by themselves have to be $100. Secret original Collector's Tin Stardust Secret. Good Stables Star Eater Secret First. Scrap Dragon original set. Armades original set Stardust Spark. This is the DT Goyo, so the most expensive of all the Goyos. So Pride and Joy, original printing, German, actually says G, not DE. Mystical Space Typhoons, original set, Italian version. These guys are all light plated near mint. These things are all light plated near mint. These are the original unlimited Magic Ruler, not Spell Rule, Magic Ruler MSTs. You have your Ghost MSTs. I mean, those things are worth 30. These things are worth like 45. I couldn't even price these because they're just so commonly untraded. Spell Shatterings, you have your original Legacy of Darkness, First Ed, Reinforcements of the Armies, probably 20 or 30 bucks for the whole set. Ulti Night Beam, Ultra. Mistaken Arrest, you have two shared rides that are both different languages. One's Italian, one's German. Original Harpy's Feather Duster, near mint. You have your Ulti Italian Necro Valley, and an original Super Necro Valley and a common Necro Valley. Common Instant Fusions. This one's foreign. Which one is this? German, probably? No, it's Italian. You have two Ulti System Downs, probably 10 bucks a piece. Playset, Ultra, First Ed, Upstarts. Used to be worth a lot. Now kind of worth like 20 bucks for the set. Soul Charges, Gold Dualities. So that's actually a super original Spanish Dark Hole. And then you have your Secret, Magical Springs, Twin Twisters. Those are not original, but they are First Eds. You have your German Common Wavering Eyes. You have your Secret First Ed. Secret First Ed Emergency Teleport. That one is English. This is an Italian Secret Regaiki. Two Secret Book of Moons. One of the Trap. Playset DT on both Shadow and Light Imprisoning. Playset Mistakes. Playset of the First Ed Ulti Breakthrough Skills. Probably 80 bucks for the whole playset. These are original Magic Cylinders from the MFC set. You have your Trap Stuns. I think they're one Secret, one Super. Playset Super, Phoenix Chains. Playset Lose One Turns. Playset Wiretaps. This one's German. Playset Black Horns. Two Different Dimension. Triple D Prison. Super Soul Drain. This is a playset of the anti-spell frigates from the game. These things are worth like 30 or 40 a piece, and that's a German. That's probably worth 50. Ultra Mind Crushes playset. You have your Duelist League green and red riding for Cindy and Dirge, still really popular card. Playset German. Vanities. Triple Fiend Win, 2 German. Bottomless Compulse, Secret. German Secret. Treacherous. There's actually an English common copy behind it. Macro Rivalry. Playset Pulling the Rug. Alties. Triple Debunks, probably 20 bucks right there. Double Time Space. These Typhoons, both are Battle Pack, both are Shatter Foil. Original Massacre Restricts, all Ultra, all great condition. Imperial Iron Walls, this is an Ultra German. Double Dark Bribe. More Soul Drains, I think there's like 3 Supers in here. Playset Solemn Strikes, that's $150 right there just for those 3 cards. Intercepts, Scoldings. This is actually an Ulti First Ed Near Mint German Solemn Warning. That's probably a $50 or $60 card by itself. And then you have your playset of original Call the Hondas, Pharaoh Servants. These are unlimited. These are all near mint. Secret Vanities. Double original Mirror Forces from the Mail Raider series. And the last thing to show would be the Goat deck.
Just so you know, battery's at 16%.
Okay, thank you. Thousand Eyes Restrict. That's an original print, basically near mint. All the original fusions. That's Super Flame Swordsman's Legacy of Blue Eyes. That's an original Last Warrior, original Thousand, original Gaia, original Gatling, original Twin, original Beast Skull. All for the extra deck for the Goat deck. That's the Tin Jinzo. That's an original Zoro Priest. Those are original Don Zalugs, original Magician of Faith. Original Reflect Bounder, original Sinister Serpent, super good. Original Injection Fairy Lily, another Don Zalug. Oops. Original Sangan. That's an original Snatch Still, a little beat up. These are all, I have 2 of these. Original Pharaoh Servant, Nobleman of Cross Out, original Graceful Charity, original United We Stand, Original Delinquent Duo. That's actually an original Book of Moon, too. Original First Dead Near Mint Heavy Storm. Original. Original. That's an original First Dead Pharaoh Servant. That is not a reprint. That's a Secret Mirror Force. Original Dust Tornado. And that's the whole set. Thanks.